Hey guys, welcome back. Let's tap into your energy and see what spirit wants you guys to know. I have a tan. Oh my God. I hope all is well with you guys. Let's see. Actually, I'll use this deck first. Let me get comfortable. All right, spirit. What is the overall energy for the collective? What would you like the collective to know, spirit? Okay, here we go. So we have the Eight of Swords. You may be feeling restricted or not confident or stuck in a situation. Let's see what's going on. Tell me more, spirit. Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like you feel stuck. Some of you guys, this could be pertaining to your career. Like there's like a roadblock or something in a way, something that you feel like is stopping you or preventing you from moving forward. Okay. You may not be seeing the bigger picture of a situation because of what you're surrounded by. So if you are surrounded with chaos, if you're surrounded, just poverty, whatever the case may be, it may have did something to you psychologically, where you feel, I don't want to say that that's what you deserve, but like there's nothing that you can do to get or achieve, whatever it is that you have in mind. Okay. So if you feel like you want to move in a big house, you want to live, move to a rural area or whatever, it's like, but how am I going to do that? It's almost like a fantasy or a dream that you feel like can't come true. It's like, oh, it's just a dream. Oh, that's, wishful thinking, but it's not going to happen. Okay. So if you are in that energy, spirit is telling you to think positive. Okay. And you really have to take those baby steps necessary to get to, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whether that is learning, studying something, getting outside of your community, your area to see other things, travel. You may have a certain perspective of, different parts of the world, but it may not be true. It might be just something that you see on the news or, something like that is what I'm getting. Okay. So you could be self-sabotaging or holding yourself back because of fear or, just not taking action because you don't feel the confidence in yourself of believing that you could do something. Yeah, Two of Swords is like you're doubting your abilities or you feel like you're blocked from achieving something. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is train your mind to stop thinking negatively about outcomes and just try it. Just try to do, take the steps to work towards your goals. But a lot of you guys feel like it's impossible or, we got the High Priestess here. Blocked intuition. Yeah. And I feel like it's all in the mind. It's all in the mental of just, not feeling like you can do something. All right. You need to listen to your intuition. And believe in yourself. And some of you guys are just used to things being a certain way, so you may fear change. Judgment card is here, okay? Tell me more. Your spirit guides are trying to tell you something, okay? They're trying to tell you to wait or pause, reflect when it comes to a situation. It could be a job. It could be a work situation, anything tangible, honestly. I feel like something new is coming, but you are going to have to change your mindset in order to manifest this blessing that Spirit is trying to give you, okay? So I am going to clarify these cards, but I do feel like there's something spiritual. It's a karmic lesson that Spirit is wanting you to understand. They're trying to help you believe in yourself and have faith 100%. So if something did not go through or you're not believing in yourself, Spirit wants you to believe in them and have faith. Spirit wants you to let go and let God, okay? And also believe in miracles because they do come true. I can attest to that, okay? But with the Ace of Pentacles and Page of Swords, some of you guys may be about to get a new job, a new home. You may receive some good news in the mail regarding something that you were fearful about not receiving, or you thought that you wasn't going to get. I feel like once you start believing, okay, and let your guides handle this situation, is something is coming. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Something in the mail. You might get a job offer, or someone, you may learn something that's going to help you. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Ace of Swords. So, yeah, I feel like you're about to get some good news. A new opportunity is coming. And you just have to be patient and wait for this and believe and know that it was already yours. Queen of Cups, yeah. It's going to be something that you love, okay? Whatever this hard time was, I feel like it was preparing you for this new thing that you're creating or that you're going to be doing work-wise, okay? It's going to be something, okay? Some of you guys could be a nurse, something that is like a humanitarian job, or like you're like of service for something. Okay, so you could be helping people, work in a hospital, nurse, any type of thing like that. You could be a chef, or you could create art, do something artistically. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But I feel like it's going to be something that you're going to love, and put a lot of love and I feel like you're going to put your all into whatever this is because it means a lot to you. You just had to believe in yourself. Like I said, have that strength, courage, and faith. And your spirit guides are helping you to believe in yourself and gain that confidence, And I feel like the more you are comfortable with yourself, the more that the more opportunities you're going to get. And you may be shy, you may be like an introvert, or you may like staying to yourself, but spirit is like, someone is seeing your efforts, or someone is going to be like, love what you do. And it seemed like you downplay it, like it's not nothing, like it's not a big deal. But to other people, I feel like when whatever this is that you're creating, or whatever you do, your people are going to love it. And so you're in a learning stage, but you're also going to be teaching other people with whatever you create. I just heard, I'm impressed. So yeah, it's like someone who make art, and it's like, oh, that's just, something I just did, but everybody is looking like, wow, like what? Like this is more than, it's like you're very humble, or you're not really secure with what you're doing right now. That's just what I'm getting. Okay, we got the Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles, all right? So there could have been like a father figure who didn't support what it is that you're doing, and that may be why you feel like you're not confident in whatever you're doing, because it was like something that your family, or like the person, like a father figure that did not support you, even though they could have been well off and they could have helped you, they chose not to for whatever reasons. Like, okay, if you're not going to work for the family business, then I'm not going to support you, or whatever you're doing is like you're going against the grain. Okay. And that could have hurt you. Okay. But I'm seeing a divided line with the family. Family trauma, generational curses, something needing to be healed in the family dynamic. Your father is very judgmental, and that made you feel insecure. With the Lover's card here as well, for some of you guys, this could have been a lover a lover, where there was infidelity involved. Okay, someone stepped out on their marriage. Okay, and maybe at first you tried to pretend as if that didn't bother you, but I feel like now it's like you're no longer feeling, you want to be free, okay? You want to detach from this situation because you're not happy, okay? And intuitively, you know that it's time, okay? But it's like you waited because of financial reasons, is what it's looking like. But now it's like that you don't even want to stay for that. And so now you may be moving or getting a new opportunity, finding a job or something. And it's like, okay, you're in the beginning stages. You may not be making the money that you want to make right now, but it's a start, and you're moving forward from this heartache. The Magician in reverse. Yeah. And so whatever this situation was with this third party situation, it's like that did not work out. Okay. Whoa. Very chaotic situation. Okay. So what someone thought they wanted, it wasn't what it really was. It's like this person was seeing with rose colored glasses, because whatever they thought this situation was going to be, it was not wish fulfillment at all. At all. And it's karma. Someone was wearing a mask. Justice is here, yeah. And so now that you finally have the truth, it's like you can move forward. Okay? You can be independent. You don't have to be attached to this person for money, because your guides got you, okay? You have to listen to them. Listen to your intuition, because they're speaking through you listening to yourself. And so this happy home, or whatever you thought, happy home with the picket fence, the, traditional marriage type of thing, it's like now you're starting to realize that it's not worth it. And so I feel like you're deciding to be independent and build and work on things for yourself so that no one can take anything away from you. Okay, so you're building the confidence and believing in yourself, believing in your capabilities, because, death card, you're going through a transformation. You're going through a transformation when it comes to your career, when it comes to loving yourself, yeah. And you got to be dedicated to that, okay? And stay on the path. Focus on yourself. Self-love. Healing from, people who stabbed you in the back, who betrayed you and lied. I feel like now you're starting to get on the right path, and you're recognizing that you deserve more. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah. King of Wands here. Definitely getting a new job opportunity. And this, all you needed to do is change your mindset. So if you're still stuck in this 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords energy, you just have to listen to yourself. And hopefully you see this video and this is confirmation of what you already know and you've already been thinking. Do the work, do the due diligence, put yourself out there, put your work out there, fill out the applications or whatever it is that you're trying to create for yourself, and the right person or people are going to see it, and you're going to start a new career. Something is shifting in your life. But you have to shift your mindset first. Yeah, the Sun card, you see? You're going to be very happy with the outcome when it comes to what you've been working hard. I think this is going to be something that is very fun and exciting, and it brings a lot of joy to your life. So if you've been in a atmosphere that was very mundane, very boring, and it was something that you didn't feel in your heart and soul that you should be doing, I feel like you're about to get some type of wake-up call where whatever it is going to be wish fulfillment, and this is from your spirit guides. And it will happen when you get to this point in your life where you're not restricting yourself, when you're not self-sabotaging by saying negative things and speaking negative things over your life. That's when you're going to start seeing the change. When you actually walk away from this non-committal or this person who feels like they have the control because of their resources. Okay. Once you walk away from that situation and know that God is protecting you along the way, and you become independent and doing your own thing, you're going to be guided to the light, and a lot of blessings are going to come. Okay. When you're gonna be able to take care of yourself and be well off with the Nine of Pentacles, you're not gonna have to worry about asking anyone for anything. You know? What's the outcome? What is it that you want the collective to know? Okay, Seven of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like you've been dealing with some shady people in your life. If you have children with this person, you walking away, they may try to like take custody of their kids or something and try to say you're unstable or you're unfit. What's the outcome? Spirit is saying use your wits, okay? Your knowledge, your wisdom. You may have to go to court. You see? You may be filing for divorce. But it's like, I'm hearing like tie your shoelaces. Get ready to fight for what is yours, you know? Have the confidence. You already have the knowledge and wisdom. You just really have to think things through and be diligent. When you're dealing with this person, it's a situation that is going to involve diplomacy. So you're going to have to be diplomatic. Because this person may think because they have more money, they have the power or whatever. But if you have the evidence or whatever, it's like spirit got you. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify the cards. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, if you were married to this person, you're like, to hell with this misery. I'm out. I feel like a card fell. Clarify this Eight of Swords. Because I feel like this person doesn't want you to be free. They want to restrict you so that you don't know who you are. Yeah, the Moon and the Knight of Wands. So it's like a bunch of confusion. Someone wants you mentally ill, mentally blocked, okay? So that you don't move forward. So that they want you to be miserable. You know? Bogged down so that you don't have the energy to do the things that you desire and complete your goals. You know, whoever this is doesn't want you to go towards your goals, which is honestly sad. They want you to be in illusions and like doubt yourself. So you may be feeling like that right now, like doubting yourself and not feeling good enough or not feeling like you're able to accomplish the things that you're passionate about. And Spirit is like, no, that is all in your mind, all in your head. I don't know if someone is telling you something or it's just so much trauma that you've gone through to where you feel like the things that have been said to you in the past is true. Clarify the Three of Wands. Okay, you could be really depressed or you were in this energy. Temperance. Spirit is like, listen, baby, I want you to listen loud and clear. You are capable. This is your sole purpose. Okay. Do not doubt yourself. Do not block your blessings. Listen. Okay. And by listening, that's paying attention to all the signs and synchronicities around you. Okay. Something is changing in your life. You want balance and harmony in your life. Spirit is telling you to be patient with something. This situation is going to involve or it's going to be necessary for you to be patient. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. So if you are dealing with some type of legalities, it may take some time before you receive the outcome of justice. But spirit is on your side and they're guiding you and telling you what you need to do. Okay? So this all is a lesson. This is all a lesson. And you're learning, okay? Clarify this Two of Swords. Yeah, you want to escape. You're just tired of all this chaos. You want peace in your life, okay? Spending time in nature could be necessary at this time. Here's the King of Pentacles again. Yeah, this person, you could have blocked this person. Some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo. Wait, no. What's the, yeah, Taurus, Virgo. Is it Capricorn? Yeah. Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, you could be dealing with someone with that type of energy. Someone, honestly, they could have a gambling addiction or something that they didn't tell you about their finances. Okay, so that could have affected you. That could have affected this relationship. This person could be in debt and not have told you. So you feel like your security has been disrupted and it's bringing in a lot of confusion. You're just not feeling like yourself right now. Okay. Either that or this person is being very selfish and they're like blackmailing you or trying to take something from you, like not support you financially. If you're not doing what they say, I'm getting that type of energy. This person could have also cheated on you. And so you want a divorce. Clarify the High Priestess. And there you are. You are the High Priestess. You have the knowledge and the wisdom. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't let anyone make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. You're not smart. You could be spiritual. This person could have try to doubt your intuitive abilities and, just try to lie or make you seem like what you're saying is not true or what you're doing is not worth it. Spirit is like, no. Okay. You have a pure soul. You have to be careful when you have a pure soul because people will take advantage of that. Okay. I feel like this person nitpicks at you, to make you feel like you're nothing or you're not good enough. And I feel like you've learned a valuable lesson. Money isn't everything. The lifestyle you can create for yourself. Okay. You don't need anyone to just give you money when they feel like they, you know what I'm saying? Like when people give you things, they can take it all back. And so if this person bought you like a car, a house or whatever, and it's like, okay, now we're not together, give me all that back. If they have it in their name and all of that, like it's not really yours. So you got to be careful with situations like that. But I feel like you trusted this person at one point in your marriage or your relationship to where you didn't feel the need to do that. But now it's like you're going forward, that you got to set those boundaries. You got to think ahead. What if, you know what I'm saying? What if this happened? Or, people can change. So I feel like you're looking at everything with new eyes, different perspective, and you are learning from this situation. That's the good thing. That's a great thing, because now you know and understand what not to do, and you know not to ever ignore your intuition. Okay. Clarify Judgment. Ace of Swords. Like I said, the judgment that and justice that you're about to receive is a new opportunity in your career. Okay. Or some type of inheritance or some good news in the mail, a breakthrough. You're going to have to use your intellect, your mind, and your wisdom to overcome these challenges in your life, okay? Clarify the Hangman. We got the World card, okay? So yeah, a cycle is complete and you're about to start a new cycle with the Hangman again. Spirit is like, you don't have to do nothing but rest and rejuvenate. I feel like you've been doing a lot of reflecting. You've been spending a lot of time alone. You've been searching for guidance and trying to like elevate when it comes to your spirituality and getting closer to God. I feel like this whole situation has awakened you where you have went through a spiritual rebirth. And Spirit is just wanting you to be patient, okay? So if this opportunity haven't came in yet, this good news haven't came in yet, Spirit is like, you're have faith, okay? They want you to have faith in them, okay? Some of you guys could be moving. Clarify the Page of Swords. Two of Swords here. So it's like someone is watching you, this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person is trying to block your blessings. It's like a weird person. This person is so bitter, weird, and trying to block. Like they don't want you to get help. They don't want you to get these opportunities and blessings. Like they're watching and waiting to see if you get something so they could try to end you or end it. It's really pathetic. It's really sad. And this person is definitely going to receive karma for that. Okay, clarify this Ace of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, yes. It's like you're going to have to be patient and Spirit wants you to wait. And it's a reason why you're in this waiting phase. So that may be why you feel like something is not coming through or you feel confused. Like, why am I not getting this job? Why is things taking so long to progress? You feel stuck, restricted, and you're just tired of that, okay? But right now, Spirit wants you to reflect. Spirit wants you to learn to be patient with yourself and just have complete faith. Right now, you could be feeling like you are, something is blocked or stopped. And it's for a reason, okay? Spirit is lining things up for you, but you have to understand when these phases of pause, it's time for you to reflect. It's time for you to rest and rejuvenate. It's time for you to really see the things that you may have overlooked or missed, like journal. Okay. If you're dreaming, write down your dreams so that you don't forget, because those are signs and synchronicities that Spirit is trying to enlighten you so that you can overcome these challenges that you're going through. Okay? So you may want to have like a book or something by your bed. And so you don't forget your dreams, write them down. Okay? Spend time in nature. Okay? Start eating clean, healthy foods. Okay? That is going to enhance your intuition. That is going to open your third eye chakra as well, because there's a lot of downloads that you may be receiving, but you are not connecting the dots. You're not believing in what the downloads that you're getting for some reason. I feel like it has something to do with this person trying to block you. Okay. I don't think that this person is very spiritual. Okay. They could be a very traditional person where they don't believe in spirituality and all of that thing. This person is all about the money, but they could be losing money as well. This person could have lost, you know, a large asset or whatever was bringing in a lot of money for this family dynamic. I feel like this person has lost something. Okay. And they could be very bitter about that and taking their anger out on you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be the signs, but they could be, presenting themselves as a Taurus, Virgo, a Capricorn, that energy, okay? But I feel like, yes, there was definitely something postponed or something that you were indecisive of making a choice between a job or being with this person, moving to relocating or being with this person. This person's not good for you. They're a liar. They want to help you on their own terms, but they want to have that control over you. And your mind is like, no. Spirit is like, no to this person. If you are holding on to something that you know is draining and hindering you, Spirit is like, you need to open your eyes, baby girl, and recognize that this is something that you need to release in order for you to move forward. And so that's why you're still in this waiting phase. Okay. So once you have healed and acknowledge that, okay, I need to set boundaries with this and I need to stop doing this, I need to get rid of that, then you'll start to see the doors opening. Okay. Celibacy will help you as well. You may already be celibate or vegan or vegetarian, abstinent. But Spirit is wanting you to stop relying on this person for money, financial matters, okay? Because they're having their own struggles, and it's going to get worse. But Spirit wants you to detach from this person completely before, they pull out the shetty. All right, I'm just say that. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's time to go within with the Hermit card, the Lover's card, and the Tower. It is definitely, yeah, this relationship is over. It's done. This is not what you wanted for yourself. This is not the family dynamic that you thought it would be. Your happily ever after with this person is like they show their true colors. And now it's like, okay, this has completely shifted you. And now Spirit wants you to focus on yourself, okay? I feel like your guys had to come in and tear it all apart because you refuse to leave. You refuse to see things for what it truly was. And now it's like you're forced to see that. You're forced to have to release this job. You're forced to really have to release this relationship. And I feel like a lot of you guys are getting a divorce. Yeah. It's like this is the end. It's no return. They want you to recognize how you've been treated, how you've been talked down upon, how this person have really made you feel like you couldn't trust yourself or believe in yourself, how they manipulated you and, just wanted to make you feel restricted. Okay. You're gaining so much wisdom when you're at peace. You could be a poet or you could like poetry. You could be a writer or an artist. Yeah, I just feel like this person wasn't faithful at all. And you're just like done with this. Clarify the strength. And you may have found this out of nowhere, and it just shattered everything. The star card, you have the spirits, like you have the strength and courage. You're going to have the strength and courage to overcome this. It's not the end. So if you're feeling you're still in the stages of healing and just taking the time out to process everything, spirit is like you're on a journey now, and you will overcome the betrayal, the lies and deceit. You will overcome that. But you got to be courageous. You got to believe in yourself. You got to continue on. This is not the end. That's what I keep hearing. This is not the end. Okay? But you have to be real with yourself and be honest and accept the accountability, of restricting or holding yourself back, but also not feeling guilty for moving on and setting boundaries and, doing what's best for you. And I feel like when you are by yourself, you're starting to learn that. You're starting to see that within yourself. It's like, I'm my own worst enemy. I've been holding myself back. Clarify the 3 of Swords. Yeah. And it's like now you're starting completely over, a brand new life. Okay. Leave the past in the past and continue on your journey. Okay. Clarify this King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. I feel like now when you get to this point of feeling that excitement and, just really getting down to the business of making sure that you are stable and you're protected no matter what. I feel like you're going to start attracting the love and the manifestations that have been postponed or on hold, when you weren't listening to yourself. I feel like those things are going to start. You're going to start feeling better about things, okay? More positive about your passions and creating, because you don't have the chaos. You don't have someone constantly putting you down. And yeah, I feel like this is going to build your confidence. Clarify the Lover's card. So now you're starting to see the bigger picture, Exactly. 6 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. You are moving, okay? You're walking away from the past situations and this relationship. And now it's like you know your worth. All right? And it's okay to be independent. It's okay to build and create these things alone. You're going to have the financial security that you want. And maybe you felt like at one point, like I said, you may have had an idea of what you wanted, since a little girl. Like, I wanted to be married. I wanted to have my husband, the kids, the, house with the picket fence, very traditional lifestyle. And maybe that's because of your upbringing, but you're starting to feel like, is that genuinely what I wanted? Or was that something externally, like a projection of how your life should be? It wasn't really something that was fulfilling you. Once you got it, you're like, this is not what it was all cracked up to be, And I feel like you held a lot of things in privately because you wanted to have this external validation, or, you didn't want to be judged But deep down inside, what was really going on behind the scenes, it was breaking you. This person is a bad communicator too. Like I feel like they would just ghost you or like not want to talk about a situation, just shut it down completely when they feel agitated or they feel like what you're saying is wrong. It's like, okay, I'm done with that. Like they just completely shut out and shut off or, just detach from that whole situation. But now I definitely see that you are leaving this relationship behind and what you thought was going to last a lifetime. Spirit is showing you that, yeah, they had to tear it apart because it's like you were so loyal and wanting it to work so bad. But I feel deep down inside, you knew that this just wasn't it. Clarify the Magician in reverse. Whoa, you see? Devil, attachments to this person's money or the time that you guys spent together. Yeah. Strength, 3 of Pentacles, and 5 of Cups. You didn't want to upset the family, the community, the people, the external people. Fearful of what they may think or say or how they may view you. Like, oh, she thought she was all that, but her marriage is a wreck, or her husband cheated on her, worried about what other people would think versus how you truly feel, your heart. And so you knew in your heart that this was not working out. This was not meant for you. And it's like, don't feel guilty about that. Okay? This was built off lies and betrayal. You did nothing wrong aside from staying too long, but now it's like you're starting to recognize that you were just in a toxic situation. And it made you feel trapped. And just because this marriage failed does not mean that you're a bad person. If you know that you were loyal and committed and you went into this marriage or this commitment with genuine feelings and emotions and love, then that's all you can do. You can't control another person. And so don't feel down on yourself like because this person cheated, it's your fault or you did something wrong. No, that's something that this person have to take accountability for and work through. That has nothing to do with you, because if this person was unhappy, they should have communicated that to you. If you guys were in a marriage, to work that out, you could have went to marriage counseling or anything, And so I feel like people are maybe giving you or this person the wrong advice, or maybe this person, I don't know. It's like somebody is telling you to stay, like, you guys are just going through something, or like every guy with money cheats, or telling you something that is like the wrong advice. Spirit is like, don't listen to that nonsense. It's toxic and it's just going to keep you in a loop. And Spirit's trying to get you out of that. Spirit wants you to be happy and have wish fulfillment genuinely, not just what it looks like on paper or on social media and things of that nature. Spirit is like, you don't have to impress anyone but yourself. If you're feeling unhappy, you're going to be miserable internally if you don't make the changes. And so that's why I feel like Spirit is just like, they had to do something to show you and to just like, you know what? I have to make this move now. Like, this is just, if I love myself and respect myself, I have to leave this situation. And so that's where you at with it. You got to respect yourself. Clarify this 9 of Cups. You may be like, we spent so many years together, like having a unhealthy attachment. That's even worse, because it's like that codependency. feeling like you need this person. And if you give this person that power, they're going to feel like they can do whatever they want to you or treat you however they want to. Okay, clarify the 9 of Cups. Okay, you may be seeking a lawyer when it comes to children, child support, spousal support. 10 of Wands, we got the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like it's been nothing but drama, okay, when it comes to this commitment, when it comes to this marriage. You're done, okay? And you want compensation for it. So like I said, you could be filing for divorce or trying to seek some type of compensation for everything that this person, you know, done to you, or like the assets that you guys have together. You could be fighting for that, fighting over that. Money, yeah. This person is trying to leave you with nothing. Clarify justice. We got the Chariot, okay? And so I feel like you are moving forward when it comes to a legal situation. You're taking action, all right? So, yeah. You're seeking compensation for something. Clarify this 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Because this person betrayed you. They lied to you. They've done so much. It's like this is the end. You're finally standing up for yourself. It's like you've already reached rock bottom, and now you can't do anything but elevate. You're transforming, okay, from this situation. Clarify the Death card. Yeah, this chapter of your life is over. Okay, this person, you may be going through some financial situations right now due to all of this, these legal situations, and, you know, the separation between the two of you. We got the 2 of Wands here. Okay, so Spirit is like, okay, now's the time to plan. Okay, if you are taking action in this legal matters, now it's time to get things in line and plan to take action. Okay, clarify this 8 of Pentacles, and I feel like that's what you're doing. You're getting all the documentations together, proof. Yeah, this definitely has something to do with like a divorce or a legal situation. Your kids, you're filing for something. Okay, clarify the King of Wands. Full custody. You're filing for full custody. Okay, we got the High Priestess. And we got the 4 of Swords in reverse. So someone is like overthinking. You may need to get some rest if you're feeling burned out from like all of this situation. You may be having sleepless nights. Or you may be receiving downloads, overwhelming, like overstimulated with information and things that's going on. Okay, so right now your life could feel hectic, like everything is falling apart, but that's just the Tower. It's like everything is falling apart because a new beginning is about to start. And so you are definitely learning the lesson. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to listen to your intuition, your subconscious thoughts. Watch what you're spending your time watching and thinking about. Okay, because you don't want to manifest those negative things into your life. Okay, when it comes to home, I feel like you may be overthinking something pertaining to your children or the home dynamic. Okay, I mean, it's rightfully so. Like, I feel like You just feel like things are up in the air and it's a battle. You're fighting, you know, you don't know what the outcome is going to be, but Spirit is wanting you to not think out of fear and just know that things are going to work out. Everything is going to work out as long as you are on your divine path and listening to your intuition, taking the necessary steps to go towards what it is you're trying to accomplish. You're very stressed about, you know, work, in your home situation. Money matters. But it's like you're not giving up though. But you just don't feel your best while you're doing this. Clarify the sun. It's like a lot on your plate. Spirit is wanting you to trust yourself. Clarify the sun. We got the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands, okay? All right, so watch the fake people around you, Spirit is saying, all right? Don't fall. You have to set boundaries with certain people. Somebody is telling you lies. Something is being exposed, okay? And I feel like that also has something to do with the Tower. Like Spirit is wanting to let you know something. It may be something that you may dream about. It may come in your dreams. Spirit is like, pay attention to your dreams, okay? The sevens are here. So this has something to do with partnerships, commitments, legal situations, counseling, counselors, therapists. It could be pertaining to anything like that where it's like you need to release that and be honest about your feelings and emotions and the things that you have endured. You also need to set boundaries, okay? With certain individuals. And I feel like a lot of betrayal is going to be highlighted. With the Seven of Swords here twice. It's a lot of seven. 777. All right. Also could be someone trying to take an inheritance or like some type of money situation. They are trying to take that away from you. So I'm getting like your spouse, yes, like trying to take the kids and get full custody of your kids or something like that. Clarify this Seven of Swords. And that has you worried and stressed. Clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. So maybe you wasn't working and this person was taking care of you, and now it's like you're trying to find a job or something to show that you're stable, you're able to take care of your kids or something like that. That World card keep coming out. Yeah, it's like something is about to get exposed. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. When it comes to like money, okay? You may have had like a financial loss. This person. Or you may feel like you're going to lose because this person is more financially stable than you, or they appear to be, because I feel like this person may be either they're trying to keep money from you, being selfish, trying to keep money from you, or they have like a gambling addiction, or they're having financial issues. But I feel like you also could be experiencing financial loss from this divorce, or you know, this legal battle. Clarify the Queen of Swords, because you're spending a lot of money, lawyer fees, and all of this other stuff, you know. Then you got to take care of your kids, and or if you had to move, you may have had to go on your savings, and it was just so unexpected. Like, clarify the Queen of Swords for the outcome, Spirit. Yeah. So I definitely feel like you guys are separating, and you're trying to get stable. You're trying to, get a job that will be able to take care of you and your family. Now that you have this change, you are trying to manifest a new home. Okay. This past situation, I feel like, has completely broken your heart, and you're still grieving over that situation, trying to heal, but Spirit is helping you through that. So I don't know what stages you are currently in your life, but that is what I'm saying. I feel like Spirit is, at the end of the day, if you are experiencing financial issues right now, I feel like you're going to use your wisdom, your knowledge, and assert yourself to secure your home situation and your family. Okay. And you're going to be independent, and that's okay. But you're going to be happy. You're going to be emotionally content with your situation. It's yours. No one can take it away from you. You've earned it. You've worked hard for it. You've endured so much pain, hurt, agony, but now you're smarter, you're wiser, and you've learned to listen to your intuition, and now you're sharp. It's like you're not playing with anyone. It's like, yes, you're still loving, but it's like you're not moving off of emotion, right? It's head over heart. It's like, I have to protect myself, and I have to make sure that my stability and my family is good before anybody, and it's just giving mama bear energy. It's like, you've endured so much, but you're going to overcome it, right? Your manifestations are going to come to fruition. I feel like someone is trying to block that. And confuse your mind, your mental. All right, so let's see. When it comes to love, Spirit and angel guides, what does the collective need to know? We have, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. So continue working on yourself. And this is involving marriage, wedding. This situation involves marriage. I knew it. Yeah. So you're going through a divorce. You're freeing yourself. Angels, what messages does the collective need at this time? You could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What does the collective need to know, angels? Thank you. Dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. I told you guys, yeah. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. I cannot make this up. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation, whether there is plenty of abundance for all to share, okay? So that applies to you. Even though you may be having financial situations, God will get you through that, all right? It says donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies, okay? So you could be giving away. Yeah, I was getting that earlier, like a nurturing spirit, like you give away. It may not be a charity. For some of you guys, it could be a charity, but you may be like a humanitarian to give back to people, or your like career base is like a humanitarian job where you are helping people, such as like a nurse, a doctor, someone that is nurturing and giving back to others. It says, let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them, okay? So those are from your angels. And let me see. Clarify this King of Pentacles. Shine. Your light irritates their demons. Cannot make this up. If you're a spiritual person, your light irritates their demons. They want you to be, just they don't want you to have any confidence in yourself. They don't want you to know your abilities, your power, your strength, your courage. They don't want you to believe in yourself. You see, this is the Bible. This person could be a traditional religious person, a Christian or something like that. And you may be spiritual and this person is like shunning you or making you feel like what you're doing is demonic. It's not true. It's not right. Don't believe in that or something of that sort. Where this person is just like, you guys are not. That's why the Magician was in reverse. This is unrequited love. You guys are so different. Okay. And so you may have adjusted to what this person wanted and desired because of their financial status or the stability that they could provide. But now it's like, you're no longer in that mindset of feeling like you need to do that, or you will gain a new perspective and realize that your self-worth and, everything that you have been learning everything that you've been learning behind the scenes, it's just like, you don't have to pretend anymore for anybody. Clarify the Two of Swords. An offer. I feel like somebody is trying to block an offer. Something that someone was trying to give to you, this person may have been trying to block that. Block an opportunity from happening. It could be a job opportunity or something like that. Clarify the Devil. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, and choices. Yes. So this person definitely cheated and you're out. You're done. Clarify this Seven of Swords. Scarcity tactics. This person is trying to scare you into submission, trying to dirt dig, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa, trying to, so that it's like they're trying to make sure that you're broke or that you're unable to do something or appear to be stable so that this person can get the kids or something like that. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Get custody of your kids or something like that. Jackpot. Yeah, moving. This person has a gambling addiction. I feel like winning money, got rich inheritance, unexpected money. Yeah, this person is trying to block your inheritance or something pertaining to that. Like, I feel like something was owed to you. This person lied and didn't tell you about it or something. You could be moving and traveling. The Six of Swords was here. So I do feel like you're about to get that inheritance. And that is going to be your opportunity to get away from this whole toxic situation. There we go. Child services at the bottom of the deck. It says kids at risk of being taken or is about to reporting something, neglect, abuse. Okay, so yes, this person is definitely trying to dirt dig and try to make it seem as if you are a bad parent. But I feel like Spirit is going to, like, you're about to get an inheritance or find out about some money or something. And that's going to be your opportunity to move away from this person. Okay. Some of you guys are moving to a different city or state with your kids. But you're definitely moving for sure. That's going to be the money. Yeah. And I feel like, yes, this is going to be a process. Okay. This is going to take time, but you're going to have the money to get the lawyer that you need. Okay. A good lawyer. And you're going to get what's right. Okay. You're going to be good. So don't even worry. Don't even worry yourself sleepless nights with this mess. Everything is going to pan out the way that it's supposed to. You have nothing to worry about. Just continue to listen to God. Your angels are saying God is your source. For some reason, I keep like tripping over my words. I don't know why. Like that maybe this person make you feel that way. Like you can't speak. This person try to overtalk you, overpower you to make you feel like you're weak and like nothing you say matters. But it does, okay? So I don't know what that was about, but yeah. Let's see. Yes, the Spirit wants you to speak your truth, okay? So if you've been holding back, Spirit is wanting you to speak your truth. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. I do so without judgment. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay. So let's go ahead and read these cards. All right, so always remember that you are God and God is all about creation. God says yes, the ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything your heart desires. The more you can release limitless thinking and worry, the more open you are to receiving the infinite flow of the universe. Allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in life and enjoy the process. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It is natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitedness may have come from either a past life or a life condition you have chosen to overcome. They could also originate from programming that you received from the environment you grew up in, and the value systems you were taught when you were young. Now is the time to begin to live with the realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life. When you are in the vibration of receiving, you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. Yes. And so that's what I was feeling like. You may have felt restricted and stuck because of some type of programming or generational curse or something that could have been from a past life, but I feel like it was from this, it carried over to this life as well. Of you doubting yourself, of feeling less than, like you didn't deserve something, or like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Balance. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognizing that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself in the other person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. And so that 7th house energy, Libra, 7th house energy is what I was picking up on. So it's definitely pertaining to partnerships, therapists, counselors, marriage, things of that nature that needs to be balanced out. Okay. Legal situations, gratitude. This soulful card is telling you that it is time to stop, close your eyes, and become mindful of the incredible gifts the universe has bestowed upon you in offering valuable and unique lessons, tailored especially for your soul. This is an important reminder to express your appreciation for what has been, what will be, and most important, who you are. It is time to acknowledge to the universe how thankful you are for being provided these opportunities for insight and understanding. It is also time for your soul to share recognition of all those loved ones in your life upon the earth or in spirit who have helped form who you are now. You may even find it helpful to begin to write a list of all the things you are grateful for in your life. When you put forth the contemplation and the energy to do this, it awakens thoughts and acknowledges your connection to all that is. By bringing yourself into a state of gratitude, it not only has a transforming effect on the energy in the sacred space surrounding you, but also brings about an overall sense of health and well-being. Yeah. And so at the end of the day, you're going to gain clarity on a situation that was so confusing or made you like fearful of making a decision. Because now I feel like you will be honest with yourself. and stop, people pleasing. It says, being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitely in what circumstances. No one can tell you definitively in what circumstances an untruth would be better. But honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. And I think you're learning that. So we're going to get one star seed card to see what message you need at this current time. Spirit, what message does the collective need at this time? Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And Well and Orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Okay, so Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens on their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Okay. And then we have Whale and Orca elders. Okay, so share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. The Whale and Orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul song. So you could be dreaming of dolphins, okay? Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant, you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, okay? That's that Queen of Swords energy. To bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. To Well and Orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hangups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your true soul, your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. How are you being called to share your soul's unique song? Okay. And this is a lot of water energy, okay? So yeah, you definitely could be dreaming about whales in like the ocean, or you may need to go by the ocean to get healing, go by a body of water. But definitely pay attention to your dreams, because your ancestors are trying to send you a message, okay? So yeah, I wish you all the best. And yeah, like I said, there may be some taxes or some type of situation that you and your ex-spouse have to take care of. Okay, so you may have to go to court for that, but I feel like you guys are going to be okay. Just tap in if you need me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this helped. Take care.